And I was terrified being out there with Michael Jordan for.
How was it like playing against MJ your rookie year?
I swear to God, he had the orange joint.
His eyes were bloodshot red.
He still put up 40.
Shaking in my boot.
Michael Jordan wasn't just one of the most fearsome NBA players ever. He was a straight-up nightmare on the court. His skills were elite. His athletic power was unreal. But it was that ice-cold mentality and wild confidence that made grown men tighten up the second he walked into the arena. MJ didn't just play to win. He wanted to crush your spirit and make sure you remembered exactly who ran the league. His trash talk hit different, his work ethic was legendary, and the way he turned the tiniest disrespect into a personal mission was almost scary. Everybody in the league knew the rule. If you crossed Jordan, even by accident, he'd come right at you and make the whole night painful. Whether he dropped 50 on a rival, humbled a loud trash talker, or reminded an all-star who the real top dog was, MJ's presence alone had elite players second-guessing themselves. Plenty tried to stand up to him. Almost none survived that battle. Facing Michael Jordan wasn't just a basketball game. It was a showdown where only one man usually walked out victorious. And that man was MJ. And now we're diving into 15 NBA legends who straight up admitted they felt that pressure. Starting with Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film. Even Wilkins said that Jordan carried an intimidation factor you simply couldn't ignore.
If you ain't ever faced him, you don't understand. If you ain't ever faced Mike, you can't make that comment.
Yeah.
Man, I played against some of the most hard-nosed, talented players that ever played this game. He was a phenomenon. And he had attitude to go with it. I mean, he was, when you played against Mike, his eyes were bloodshot red every game. It's like he was possessed. I used to say to myself, all right, I got to go work tonight. Jesus is coming. You know, and so he and I, you know, we had so much respect. But I'm going to tell you when I knew how good he was. When we was in college, I was a junior, he was a freshman. We played in Carolina. And the first time James Worthy and I had a chance to play against one another since high school. Because in high school, we came out the same area, but never played against each other. So that Carolina game we played, we going back and forth. So the first play of the game, I went up and I caught, Worthy's finger roll. And I wanted to, set the tone. I threw it like 6-row in the stand, let's go. We gonna go. go. And the game was back and forth. The whole game, close. Worthy was having a hell of a game. I was having a hell of a game. In the last 2 minutes of the game, a young kid named Michael Jordan took over by himself.
Freshman.
That's freshman. Because like I said, if you haven't played against Mike, you have no clue. You have no clue how good he is.
Alonzo Mourning was one of the toughest bigs of the 90s, a 6'10" enforcer known for blocks, boards, and physical play. Zoe didn't scare easy, but MJ made sure to give Alonzo Mourning one of the most humbling welcome to the NBA moments ever.
What do you think was your welcome to the NBA moment?
MJ.
Pippen gets it to Jordan. Michael challenges and slams.
Took a breath before he said it.
Hey, we gonna start calling them initials. Initials.
Yeah.
MJ did
when he dunked on me.
Oh,
yeah, he dunked on me, screamed, he flexed and screamed. I was like, man,
I
because I
remember
had
that
blocked
one.
a bunch of shots. He came on. It was like, the roar after he dunked on me, man, I was like, okay. Yeah.
At home or in Chicago?
Oh, it was at home. He got me good. No, I'm blaming Kendall Gill for that. Kendall Gill was always talking shit to Mike. And I'm like, Mike, yo, he gonna blow past you. He coming at me. Yeah. He coming at me.
Kevin Garnett, one of the most fearless, non-stop trash talkers ever, built his name on intensity and never folding. But even KG, one of the most intimidating dudes in the history of the game, felt Jordan's aura hit different. For Garnett, it wasn't just a single moment. It was the energy MJ brought every time he stepped on the court. Here's a clip of KG himself talking about why Michael Jordan was still intimidating even later in his career.
Ask you something, when you stepped on that court with MJ, did he have a glow? I swear to God, he had the orange joint. Hey, listen, I'm not even laughing at this. You ever look into the sun? Don't do this, but look into the sun, and if you look into the sun and look back at something, you're gonna see like a green, right? Man, listen, and from North Carolina, to hear that,
Jordan, you're gonna see an orange.
Lord, listen, I'm in Chicago, I hear it. The nigga walk out here, I swear to God, it seems like everything is stopped. This nigga is moving like in slow motion. Every motherfucker in here looking at him, and he know it.
Right.
I already know. Yeah, Mike was both times, because he was still talking that.
Yep, still talking.
Talking that shit. He was still skilled. It would just help with him. And I had to guard that. Gave us 40. Man, I got like 38 out of that too. Yeah. He was too dribbling. You know, I ain't played the 3 in a minute. But Flip like, nah, you the only one that can guard. I'm like, we got 2 guards on here. Our 2's can't. No, you're gonna guard. Like, all right, cool. I ain't tripping. Let's get it. Too slow, Hope.
Damn.
What up, Hope? What up, Hope? Watch out, Hope. They wasn't even in no triangle. He started making up the triangle as he was doing that. Set it right here. Now, watch out. What up, Hope? Man, Joe, what? That motherfucker took that. He came out one time, shot that motherfucker so high, I jumped, and I was just like, oh, I can't even. Oh, man.
Reggie Miller was one of the boldest shooters the league ever saw. He built his whole identity on clutch moments, fearless talk, and going straight at superstars. But even Reggie learned the hard way that you don't test Michael Jordan unless you're ready to deal with the consequences.
Smitty can attest to this. We had to guard him, 35 to 40 minutes a game. And he was the Shaq of shooting guards, because there's no way you were gonna move him off the post. He was cat quick, and on top of that, he was gonna embarrass you in front of your family and friends. So having said all that, if I'm starting a franchise, not only do I wanna put people in the seats, because Michael will do that, but his skill level was so far ahead of everyone else.
We're playing this exhibition game, and Michael's going through the motion, and Chuck Person, who's on my team, who's a trash talker as well, is like, can you believe Michael Jordan, the guy everyone's talking about, who's supposed to be able to walk on water, you're out here killing him, Reg. This is in the first half. He's like, you should be talking to him. He's like, you're right, Michael, who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right, there's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, I have 10, and he has 4 points, right? I'm doing all this talking. He's like, okay. End of the game in the second half, he ended up with 44. And I ended up with 12. So he outscored me 40-2. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful. You never talk to Black Jesus like that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Black Jesus. I'm so sorry.
Did you ever do it again?
Never to Michael Jordan. Never to Michael.
Ray Allen, one of the smoothest shooters ever, built his career on confidence and big moment energy. He never backed down from a challenge. But even Ray found out early in his rookie season what it really meant to face Michael Jordan. And that lesson hit him fast.
Was he mean to you?
No, he wasn't. He actually killed me slowly. And yeah, he would comment to the coach, he's actually doing a great job out here. And meanwhile, he's pouring in 45.
Wait, he's talking to your coaches?
Yeah, I remember Chris Ford, he's yelling at me. Chris Ford's yelling the whole time, like, rookie, get in front of him, get in front of him. And I'm fronting him on the post, and MJ just kind of slowly glides across the floor, and he gets the ball and shakes and scores. And I did everything the game plan said, and then there's a break in action. We're sitting there, and Chris Ford is just down there just hammering me, and MJ was like, he's doing a great job, coach. He's actually doing a great job. Meanwhile, he's got 45 on the books. So I was like, yeah.
Did you think that Mike didn't want you taken out because he had 45 in the books? Like he wanted you to guard him?
No, I honestly believe that he didn't think that anybody could stop him. He could score whenever he wanted to score, wherever he wanted to score. So it didn't matter what I did out on the floor. He was going to get his touches, he's going to get his points.
John Stockton was the definition of discipline and control. One of the most composed point guards in NBA history. His passing was surgical, his IQ was elite, and his poker face never cracked. But even Stockton found himself overwhelmed by Jordan's relentless competitive fire, a vibe that went way beyond basketball.
I mean, he wants to win, he wants to win big, and in some ways, I think he wants it to hurt, because that way it discourages you moving forward to want to do it. So, I mean, it's certainly a huge driving force for him, and one of the reasons why he's probably as successful as he's been.
Yeah, he's arguably the best competitor
in any sport ever. I mean, it may be over the top even. If you're sitting here talking like this, there'd be a competition over space. I mean, I played ping pong with him once.
Who won?
Oh, he did. Yeah, it was close at the Olympics. And what amazed me about that was the vigor in which he sought the victory. I mean, we're just kind of, we're sitting in the room, there's kids all around, we're just kind of batting it around, and it was on really quickly. And he was on a mission. And that's the way he approached everything. He sought that it's not negativity, he sought that edge in every part of his life, which separates him from
Vince Carter, half man, half amazing, came into the league as a walking highlight reel. By the early 2000s, he was rising into full superstar territory, destroying rims and crowds at the same time. But when he finally got to face his idol Michael Jordan, reality came crashing in quick. Even with MJ past his prime, Vince found himself completely locked down by the same legend he grew up worshiping, and he wasn't even shocked.
The person that bust your ass when you got to the NBA.
I mean, I played against MJ. Like,
hello.
He was I mean, at 40, 39, 38, 39. So, no, he's 38 or 40. One of them don't matter. Right? He still put up 40.
Yeah.
Like he was, and for me, you get that chance to play against MJ as a young boy.
We remember that.
Go at him.
Yeah.
I had my best half and couldn't score in the second half. For real. Like, it don't get any better.
Tracy McGrady was one of the purest scoring machines the league had ever seen. At 6 feet 8 inches with smooth handles, deadly shot making, and effortless bounce, he was a walking mismatch. But even T-Mac admitted that just seeing Michael Jordan standing across from him brought a different type of pressure.
How was it like playing against MJ your rookie year?
Shaking in my boots. First time. shaking in the first time I had to guard. I'm like, yo, this... man, first of all, let me go back. 1997, MJ them in the playoffs. I think they played against the Hawks, right? I'm at the game, playoff game. Bruh, I got an opportunity to go in the back by the locker room after the game. So I'm standing back there. I'm 17 years old, kid. I've never been around NBA players like this, or even, I've never been around somebody like MJ. So I'm standing back there, kid, and Pip comes out. All these players start coming out. Mike comes around that corner. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. The man had a glow, bro. I swear, Mike, dog, that shit is real.
I believe it.
That shit is real.
Hey, KG said the same thing. You just feel his energy. He don't say shit. You feel that energy.
I'm not joking, bro.
Black
it's
Jesus,
real.
man, I'm telling you.
Mike came out, I was like, damn, bro. I ain't know what to say, man. I was like, that's MJ, dog. That's MJ. So fast forward, I'm on the court with him for my rookie year. It took me about a quarter to get over the fact that this Mike.
And then there's Shaquille O'Neal, a once-in-a-lifetime powerhouse. At 7 feet 1 inch and over 300 pounds, Shaq bullied anybody who stepped in his way, breaking backboards and careers at the same time. Most players feared Shaq, but even he admitted that facing a prime Michael Jordan came with a different kind of pressure.
Went baseline and did some and threw it under the rim and laid it in and all this. I was like, this is really, like, like you said, like sitting in high school and college watching that, and then when he does it to you, I was like, oh my God, it's crazy.
What is it like just being on the floor with him, man?
I don't know what God looks like. It's like seeing God.
Really?
Yeah, because, I went to a couple NBA games when I was a youngster, wasn't really impressed. San Antonio watching David Robinson. David Robinson impressed me a little bit, but the stuff that he did on TV, and then you see it in real life, it's like, oh my God, it's really real. Like, he came at me like one of the first players of the game, and in my mind, I was like, I'm not getting dunked on. So I tried to meet him early. Slipped by me, I bumped him, and he still did that, and he laid it up and the crowd went crazy. I was like this guy's real. But it also gave me confidence because he was killing us. He was killing Nick and those guys. The statute of limitations up. I was terrified out there.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You just got an MJ?
Yeah.
You gave him 20? For how long? Right when you took the floor?
Oh, the whole game. The one, he's the greatest player. Two, I was worried about him dunking on me and I have to go back and, face the fellas. And then three, he was just so hot. I was like, man, this dude, like, the stuff that I saw when I was in college on TV, it's like really real. I was terrified. I mean, but, when I got the ball and saw those bums they had playing me, I was going to go to work. Bums.
They NBA
Come on,
players, brother.
bums. You know what I said?
NBA players.
But anyway, just watching them out there, I was terrified.
Charles Barkley walked around with unmatched confidence, always believing nobody on earth was better than him. But after the 1993 NBA Finals, when Michael Jordan lit up the Suns with 41 points per game, Barkley had to face a rough truth. Someone out there really was better. And for Barkley, it wasn't just Jordan's size or athletic power, it was the mindset, the way MJ controlled the game, the mind games, the closing moments. He took over whenever it counted most.
In game 2, I played as well as I could play.
Barkley from the outside, and Barkley managed. Barkley.
And Michael just outplayed me. That was probably the first time in my life that I felt like there was a better basketball player in the world than me, to be honest with you.
Isaiah Thomas was one of the toughest, smartest, most battle-tested point guards ever. As the leader of the Pistons' bad boys, he took down icons and built a dynasty off grit and strategy. But when it came to Michael Jordan, even Isaiah felt that weight. The Pistons created the infamous Jordan rules, knocking him to the floor, double-teaming him, turning every possession into a war. And even during their success, Isaiah knew deep down that Jordan was coming, and that eventually nothing could stop that takeover.
And he had the fifth passing lane, and what I mean by the fifth passing lane, I mean, we was just all scared of Jordan. So I mean, when you show me against him, yeah, I get a little hot. But I couldn't stop Jordan. I mean, I'm looking at the highlights of Jordan, and every single time we double teamed Jordan down court, but he still averaged his regular season average against the Pistons was 37.5.
Good grief.
And then some nights he would get hot, Q.
Chris Webber entered the league as one of the most skilled big men of his time, an elite mix of passing, scoring, boards, and basketball IQ. But before he even played a single NBA minute, Webber got an up-close look at why Michael Jordan was the most feared player alive, and that lesson stuck with him.
Who was the scariest motherfucker in that gym that
Jordan.
the young guys were like?
Jordan.
Jordan.
He, the drills that you do every day just to become a better player, and you do them hard. Like, he was playing that way in the game. He was denying, seeing the man in the ball, turning, talking on defense, elbowing guys as they came through the paint. Like, we saw his greatness, and he shut anyone that he was checking down. It was not a game. The same with Pippen, the same with Ewing. Those guys came out and played. We caught them slipping. That's all I can honestly say. We beat them, we caught them slipping, but they ain't slipped no more because they beat our ass every day for the rest of that practice.
What would you tell me about playing Jordan in the playoffs?
I would say stay focused. Do not fall for the gimmicks. Do not talk to him.
Don't talk.
Don't give him any incentive. Just playing your hardest quietly is the best thing you could do against Jordan. If you play your hardest and he misses a shot and you go, it's over. Like anything you do is poking the bear. Playing against Jordan, man, that was some fun and scary times.
Steve Nash, one of the craftiest and sharpest point guards ever, always talked about how MJ's presence hit different. It wasn't just skill or scoring, it was the aura, the leadership, the control. Nash said that the moment you stepped on the floor with Jordan, you could feel you were sharing space with someone on another level. Here's Steve Nash explaining just how intimidating it was to stand across from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, he just had this charisma on top of all the gifts and skills and mentally, how great he is. I mean, playing against him, the one thing that I think that he was unlike any other player I've ever played against is that there was a real fear playing against him. Like people, I've never seen the league be kind of fearful of a player or have that much reverence for a player. No matter who has come since then, that was a different feeling when you're playing Mike, because you just knew, there was such a seriousness and competitiveness and fire in him. And there was a fear with how that was going to manifest itself potentially on any given night. So he was. I mean, where do you want to start and where do you want to finish with him? He was everything.
Dennis Rodman was one of the toughest, most fearless forces in NBA history. He loved getting in players' heads, outworking everybody, and battling every single possession. But even Rodman had to brace himself when facing Michael Jordan. He knew it meant non-stop battles, exhausting mind games, and mental warfare from the opening tip. Rodman respected MJ not just for the skills, but for a mentality that never cracked. And now you'll hear straight from Rodman just how much he respected and feared going up against Michael Jordan.
It's hard to keep that guy under 30 points. It was hard, man. He was that good, man.
You guys had what they called the Jordan rules.
We came up with that saying with Jordan because this is what Chuck was saying. If Michael goes to the basket, put his ass on the ground. And I put his ass, because once he get up there, you gotta hit him. You gotta hit him. I mean, every time he went to the basket, we hit him and stuff like that. So, but and I say I got a lot of credit, man. I mean, like these players today, man, they don't really respect how tough it was to play in that era. You know how tough it is when you have to go to the basket, get your teeth knocked out, go to the basket, get your head knocked off, and go to the basket and be on the ground and stuff like that, and all of a sudden nobody wants to pick you up. They don't understand that stuff, how we played. And guess what, though? That's why I call Michael the greatest basketball player ever, because he got his ass handed to him a lot. Because we hit him, man.
So Jordan was tough.
Jordan even said, I had to get back in the weight room. I had to go to the weight room because of Detroit.
And the final legend on this list is Allen Iverson, better known as The Answer. AI was fearless, taking on anyone, any size, without blinking. But even he admitted that Jordan's presence hit him like nothing else. Iverson didn't hesitate to challenge Jordan physically, but that first matchup felt unreal, standing across from the very idol he grew up studying. MJ wasn't just a superstar, he was a force you could feel the second you stepped onto the court.
And I looked at him, and for the first time in my life, a human being didn't look real to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all watch the Chappelle show, but he talk about a certain incident where he seen somebody seen Rick James. And like, I literally seen his aura. It looked like he was glowing.
Was y'all at the All-Star game where they honored us with the top 75?
No.
Okay. Just me being
This is great.
Just me being there. Like, this is the greatest feeling that I had when I was there in the room. When you got the older legendary guys, they want to meet you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they want to meet you. And then, you talking about, it's an honor and this, that, and the third to meet you. And they saying the same thing to you, man. I always wanted to meet you. And, and that it was flattering. Yes, it was. To be in a room where you with the best, the cream of the crop. But I remember, man, and I'll never forget it. He showed up to the joint. And I just remember the reaction from everybody else. All the other, 74. You know what I mean? All the other 74. And I remember the reaction from them. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking at it like, yo, this man is the man for real, man.
I'm still the same guy, 49 years old. If I was to see him today, like, I would still be nervous. I would still not know what to say. I would still stutter. I would still, just like that 8-year-old kid that fell in love with him. He's just different than everybody else, that I've ever seen in my life. And I know it's gonna always be like.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and tell me which legend story hit you the most. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.